Hello everyone, in this video I will show you how to send RF signal to RF device by the ESP from Home Assistant. And you can see this is RF remote. I can use this button to control lights on and off, on and off. That is because I have used this 433 MHz switch panel. So you can see when I press this button and send the signal to this panel, and this panel will be on and off. So I can use this remote to control the light. But this time I will use this ESP32 and use this RF transmitter and instead of this remote. So you can see this is our transmit module and this is the receiver module. I have already installed it here and it here. This is KC868A8 board. I have soldering antenna, small antenna, so that's used for long distance. You can just run a cable at this point, so that will this antenna pins. So just like use this small antenna and went and solder at this hole. And now you can see this is Home Assistant that I have created a button. You can see I can click. This will be off, and click again, this will be on. So this will send RF signal. Because in our phone, one of our customer last week have some problem with this RF sending and created by ESPHome. You can see that is his logo file, and he can learning the signal but can't send out because he wants to use this A8 board and also have the RF send module and RF receive module to control generate. So control this device because this device have a 433 MHz remote. So in Home Assistant we have created this button and instead of this remote to send the wireless signal. So this is the antenna have contacted it here. So this time I will show you how to step by step to create this button. And click, we have the ESPHome, and click edit. You can see this is our config file. It's very easy, just for receive and for transmit. And now I will show you step by step. I just copy all code and back up at this way. At the first, you need to decode your remote. So I can delete this about send information. So only this code. Just define your GPIO 15 because that have used the ESP32. That 15 is receive module have used. And back and just use this code. You can decode your remote, so you can save and install and to Raspberry Pi. Because I have enabled the web service, so you can see I can also use this IP address in the web page and see the logo file easily. And just wait for a moment, that will compile. Let's look at this code, because for the ESPHome online guide, you can see here that is remote receiver. You can just define the pin number and dump. You can dump all, will have all information have dumped. That is complete. Because the many remote, just you can see, many this remote used by RC switch library. The Arduino code also usually use this RC switch library for decode. So this time we can also add this only dump from this RC switch. So that will be easy to check the code. And these settings just add mine. So after you download the firmware, you will see the key code. Okay, you can see that is logo output. That is 1.164. Just this web page. I can refresh, so this web page will be open. And this is the logo file. And also I can see the logo at here. And now you can see I use this remote and press this button 1 You can see I press this button 1, that have the output, the code. So if we have input, just press a different button, that will have the different code output. So this time I only use this, the first one, just this one. So you can see the first one, I just use this code and this protocol. That means RC switch row code, the original code. I just copy and paste for the backup at here. Okay, this key code have the code is very easy. And now I just insert how to transmit this code. Just this section. You can see auto is very easy. Pin number, I can check it here. That is 433 MHz send. That is number 2 GPIO. So just define GPIO number 2, and this just as this way. And the critical switch, and the name is RC power button. And you can see I can copy and paste it here because this is button 1. If you want to use button 2, just replace the button 2 key button. And the protocol, that is 1. So this is 1, this is 1. And the repeat, that is very important because the wireless will not stable. So I repeat the 10 is 10. And also we can see the customer's config YAML file. You can see it here. I have seen his code, and this is for transmit, and this is for receiver. The receiver is no problem, but I think can't send the message. Maybe it not add these repeat sections. So I think he only sends the signal for one time. If he can add this repeat, that will be good. So you can see at here he have set the signal, but have not this repeat. I think you can add it here. Okay, let's go on, and we can copy and paste our code just for this one. For send command at here, and also you need to copy this one. Define the transmit. Okay, now we can press save. Okay, now you install complete. Now you can see, let's look at here the dashboard, and we can press this button for on and for off. And also you can see I can use this remote for on and for off, but without this remote I can use Home Assistant to send this command on and off. Also I can open this web browser by this IP address because I have enabled the ESP32 baud web service. So you can see I can click on and off. This will be send the signal, and this is received when I press this button to send the signal. That have logo have received. So you just need to decode this protocol number and the data and replace in the section of the transmit. You can see this is ESPHome transmit. That is switch, use the switch and used by the RC switch format. I just need to replace this code and this protocol number, and repeat 10. This is most important because in our KCS firmware, you can see here also have a repeat account that have 50 tens. So this is important for RF to send your signal to your own device. Okay, this is how to use the Home Assistant to control your own device by RC switch.